sometimes I just think, I hope nothing is wrong with me and it just is, happening because I don't see myself doing that much extra stuff. But,
which
I
is the
am.
goal.
I learned from your program that if I want to eat something, then I don't have to think, oh, maybe I shouldn't eat or
Mhm.
should I eat? I eat it if I want.
Right. And that's the difference is you don't feel restricted. You feel like if there's things that you genuinely want to have, you
Yeah.
can have them, but it doesn't lead to that out of control or overeating. You're
No.
having a reasonable amount and moving forward. And then you're also having the cultural food
Yes.
that you like, which is so
Hmm.
important.
Yes. So I'm very happy. I told Amelia, in fact, I met her last week and I said, thank you so much for letting me know about you because I know I'm worth it, my health. And also feeling good about yourself, my blood work. So it's not a diet. So I like that. It's not a diet that, oh, I'm off it. I don't have to count points. I don't have to do anything extra other than it wasn't like I was eating nonsense food. But if I want to eat, like the other day, I had something like fried dough, but I didn't have like a whole thing. I had few pieces, but I said, you know what? Wanted to have that. I had it.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
I
then
lost 1 more pound. So it's 145 now.
Lena, that's amazing. So what, I mean, what is it, like 20 pounds at this point?
I think 19 pounds. Yeah, I think it was 164 when we started.
And how long would you say that you've been working to try to lose weight prior to 6 months ago?
At least 6 months or like forever before that, also,
Exactly. That's what I mean. You said it's been years that you felt
Yes,
frustrated and stuck and
that is,
trying a lot of things. And
yes, that is true. Yes.
and then in 6 months, you've lost a tremendous amount of weight. And
Yeah,
I'm
I can't not believe it. That's why I sometimes think, oh, I hope it is real. I didn't have any pain doing it. Like when you're dieting and with the Medifast plan, you had to eat those nonsense things for like weeks to see any results. And I mean, you could see the weight you losing fast, but you had to do it for a long time. But then it came back.
exactly. And then it came back, which isn't true success. It's temporary. This you've maintained.
Yes, I hope to maintain for forever, should I say?
Yes.
I hope so.
Absolutely, because you have the habits that you've established, with your walks and your workouts, but your meals, right? You know it works for you. It's simple. It's not anything fancy, and you're listening to your body.
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel hungry. And if I want to eat something junky, I do eat. It's not like I deprive myself, but
Mhm.
it's not like I eat a lot. Couple of chips, I'm fine. Because now I understand that, like I don't have to feel guilty that I ate a couple of chips.
You're amazing. At your age, you should be so proud of yourself with what you're able to do.
I don't feel old, so a human mind is never satisfied. I don't know if I told you maybe 20 pounds when I began your program, but I'm like thinking maybe 5 more pounds wouldn't be too bad.
Isn't that so funny that we finally get there and we're like, what's next?
No, I mean, I don't know if it's possible because, I'm not like specifically working towards it, but I'll keep on doing it. Then I'll maybe settle down at whatever weight is good for my body. It's like I told you, it was for myself and my blood work. As long as I feel good about myself.
What would you say your biggest challenges were with nutrition when you started this? What was your biggest frustration 6 months ago?
6 months ago, didn't know in what nutrients I needed. Like I knew I needed to eat more, but I didn't know how much, what would be a good source, or how to go about it. You can only Google, and then Google is going to tell you whatever they want about protein. Each person will tell you whatever you want. So,
Yeah.
not that I ate really junky food, but I didn't really think about what I was doing. I'm more thoughtful and I'm exercising a lot more. So, that's good.
What would you say to someone that is similar to your age, has felt very frustrated with their weight for a while? What would you say to them that makes this different from other diet programs?
This is not a diet program, though. This is just your everyday life. And you just have to tweak here and there. It is a unique program. You don't have to change
Yeah,
anything about your food lifestyle
right,
or your food. You just
right.
have to be mindful of increasing your water or your steps. And you don't have to walk 10,000. It's okay if you have 6,000 one day. I don't consider it like a different program. It's just your everyday life. That's what I liked about it.
It meets you where you are at individually. and isn't putting just some arbitrary standards in place of, oh, you have to have this many steps, you have to do this. It's where are you at currently?
Yes.
And how can we make adjustments based on your
Yes.
preferences and your lifestyle that you actually feel
Right.
like you can do and
Right.
build upon that?
I mean, I could do everything that you asked me. I think so. You
Yeah.
asked me, the journaling was the only part I could never keep up, but
But it's
I'm
a
sorry about
temporary tool. And that's the reason we did it in the beginning, just so you could see things and
it. Right.
understand how to build your meals and what your day looked like and what nutrients you needed. And then once you understood that, the goal is to transition away from it, which you did. And maintain your results.
And at a certain age, that's what you hear, like it's difficult for women to lose weight. It's probably because they don't know you.
It can be confusing, but also naturally your muscle mass just decreases as we age if we're not
Right.
continuing to work our muscles. So your basal metabolic rate naturally will decrease if your muscle mass is decreasing. So it's more the strength training you do is wonderful, to keep that.
I know what I have to do now, and I like it too. So
Been through very difficult circumstances, which is usually when people resort back to old patterns, and you didn't. You kept
this
going.
was the one which kept me going, though, like some routine thing in my life. Thank you.
And you're proof that it's possible. And that's why I love your story because you did it.
Oh, thank you. You helped me, of course. Thank you.